So, at the start of Season of the Witch, the Touch of Malice received a much needed buff, bringing the weapon from arguably one of the worst raid exotics to one that is actually pretty solid. So, in today's video, we're going to do a re-review of the Touch of Malice. So, here are all the changes the Touch of Malice received. Increased final round damage in PvE by 20%, decreased stealth damage from 10 to 7, final round damage can no longer kill you, increased health awarded from the Touch of Mercy perk from 30 to 75, set up Touch of Mercy to work like Unrelenting, so killing a major counts for more towards the activation. Ball of Darkness, the alternate fire, now deals arc damage and will blind. It will also stun unstoppables. So let's break down some of the important changes here. Final round can't kill you, so as long as you're in a safe position, you'll be able to just keep firing. And lowering the self damage from 10 to 7 means a Rift will now be able to out-heal the damage you take. The final round dealing an extra 20% damage is also a welcome buff, especially when you're using it as a DPS weapon from a well. The background footage, we're using 2 Touch of Malices and a Divinity in Tier 3 Altars of Summoning, and we're able to smash through the boss thanks to the 20% buff. Pair this with the well and you can get through any boss fairly easily. Because you don't need to reload the weapon, you're also able to charge your super fairly quickly, as long as you're just holding the trigger against a boss. The Malice going from a niche weapon that could only really be used under a specific set of circumstances, that being standing in a well and spamming the final round, to one that can deal some pretty solid primary boss DPS, and one that can be used to defeat red and orange bars thanks to its increased damage and better healing effect. The Malice is great in standard gameplay now because of the change to Touch of Mercy acting like Unrelenting and providing a much larger health buff. You don't need to be as careful and monitor your health anywhere near as carefully as you previously did. So a few weeks ago, my raid exotic tier list, I gave the Touch of Malice a trash rank, saying it was the worst raid exotic in the game, and I stand by that. But now, I can rate this weapon higher and put it as a B rank because of its ability to heal, deal substantial boss DPS for a primary weapon, and 100% uptime thanks to its final round not needing to be reloaded. So, what do you think of the Touch of Malice's buffs? Have you tried it out, and do you think it is a big enough buff for you to consider using it? Let me know below. And that's all for today's video. If you have enjoyed, consider leaving a like or even a cheeky sub. If you'd like to connect with me, my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord are in the description below. See you next time, Guardians.